Hey Drake Relays fans, welcome into downtown Des Moines for the USA Track and Field 1 Mile Championships, the Grand Blue Mile. We had a 3-time champ and a first-time champ. We'll get to those in just a little bit, but first, Michael Admire along with the Franklin P. Johnson, director of the Drake Relays, Blake Boldon. And Blake, this is 3 years in the making. It came and left so quickly with the 1 Mile Championships, but great weather, enormous crowds. What did it mean to be back on track in downtown tonight?
Yeah, more than anything, it's just thrilling to see thousands of people, families crossing this finish line and then high-fiving folks and just really celebrating normalcy and being back on track. And the performances from the elites, incredible as always. But really the most exciting thing is the line of kids to see Griff and the mascot race, and then the mascots walking through the balloon, the inflatable area, face painting, like truly. And now here we have Drake football athletes tearing down, like, tradition at the Grand Blue Mile.
All right, so much happens here at the Grand Blue Mile, but we're going to talk a little bit about the elites. Emily Lapari crowned a champion once again, the 3rd time, but it had been a little bit since she's been able to compete in this event.
Yeah, Emily has really elevated her career on the roads. She and a 10,000 meter. I know this year she's looking at the U.S. 10,000 meter championships in May, and also the 5,000 meter both in Eugene in June. So it's a unique opportunity for her to test the waters. Whether at the 2022 World Championships, she might be a 5,000 meter runner or a 10,000 meter runner. But when I talked to her the other day, she assured me that she's always a Grand Blue Miler.
Let's hear from the Grand Blue Miler, Emily Lapari.
I don't know where my speed is in my legs right now, because I've been doing so much hard aerobic work for the 10K and the 5K, and I thought the best way to get into mile shape is just run a lot of them right now. And Des Moines is really special to me here. I love this race. I think it's such a fun way to kick off spring season. So to come here and get my 3rd win feels really special. And thank you, Des Moines. You guys have always been great to me.
So we go from someone who's a 3-time champion of the Grand Blue Mile to a guy who's only run 2 1-mile road races in his entire life, Vincent Ciotti, a first-time champion here.
Yeah, so Vincent is one of the top 5 1,500 meter runners in the U.S. from last year, and really an upstart in the sport. In fact, the field was full, and his agent, Stephen Haas, pressed really hard, said, hey, Blake, what are you doing? This guy's he's ready. He's really ready to put on a show. And sure enough, Stephen's right again. He came and represented very well tonight. And then, in fact, he's going to stick around for a day or two just to enjoy some training and some community time. And then he's got a club commitment, and he's headed back to Eugene this weekend. But really exciting to see him and the tactics play out, where it was, back and forth, and he didn't lead until he took the lead to the finish. So really impressive performance from him tonight.
Yes, Ciotti hung back a little bit, but when it mattered, he charged to the finish line and got his first championship, which he was really excited about.
I mean, it just really feels good to say you're national champ, road, mile, track, whatever. I came here because sometimes I get caught up in times, caught up in running after standards. I love these road miles because it's just win.
So after 3 years, the Grand Blue Mile back downtown, and just like that, it's all done, cleanup already happening. Now we turn our attention to Drake Stadium. The heptathlon and decathlon get started tomorrow. It's going to be a fantastic week, as always, as we get the Drake Relays officially underway tomorrow.
That's right. These elites, a lot of them stick around. I know Clayton Murphy will be looking for redemption. Katie Follett today ran her first race since having her first child on September 11th. So she already caught me and said, wow, that felt good. She's ready to knock some more rust off and really get back in as a past champion here and one of the best runners in America. So really fun to see these folks now turn their attention to a couple days of relaxation, training, and then be right alongside the world's best in Drake Stadium.
That's been the sentiment around downtown all day today. It just feels good. It feels good to be back. For Blake Boldon, I'm Michael Admire. We'll have more of these reports throughout the week.